Stay clear from Nnamdi Kanu'S trial and stop his release, or else we'll burn you alive. Northern Coalition warn UN Secretary. Nigerians, let me put that way. Nigerians are now going beyond their boundary. Yeah, they're not going beyond their boundary. They no longer know their stand. They no longer know their position or where they belong. Wallahi. And it's wrong. Absolutely wrong. And I'm very much afraid of what is going to happen at the end of the day. You understand? Because it's very stupid and very evil that you want to kill a representative from the United Nations. Huh? You want to kill a representative from the United Nations. Look at the threats now. Look at the threats. Does it sound well? No, of course, it doesn't. It's just like Asahi Dokubo saying that he's a professional in killing people, that they should leave Nnamdi Kanu for him to deal with. Can you imagine? And Mr. President is hearing all these things and he's not doing anything about it. He's not doing anything about it now. He's not saying anything about it. Is that okay? Of course it's not okay. And it can never be okay. It can never be okay. You understand? Let's check the content, my dear people. This is Evening News. The coalition of Northern Group CNG has warned the United Nations UN against interfering in the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. They have threatened to burn the Secretary of the UN alive if she continue interference. The UN recently indicted with both the Nigerian and Kenya government for the extraordinary rendition, torture, and continued detention of Kanu without due process. Consequently, the UN agreed and recommended to the federal government to immediately release Kanu unconditionally. But the coalition, in a communique issued at the end of its year's annual retreat on Monday, reiterated its position against undue interference by the international community, particularly the United Nations, in the internal security affairs of the country. The communique signed by Abdul Aziz Sulaiman, its spokesperson, cautioned the UN to desist from allowing some of its officials drag it into international disputes by interfering in particularly the matter of the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. It further cautioned the Nigerian authority against succumbing to undue pressure from whatever quarter to avoid certain dangerous procedure in the country. It's an empty threat. It's an empty threat. Yeah. These people, they know themselves and they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. And that is why I will not want anyone to pay attention to them. You see, they are crossing their boundary. They are crossing their boundary. In fact, this plan to divide Nigeria will come to pass. I'm telling you, it's not a cause, but it's a fact and a reality. It's something that is bound to happen. It will happen. You will see it. You will say, I said so. You will say, I said so. How can they be threatening to burn the UN secretary alive because she's she's interfering and wanting the good of Nigerian, and saying that this action they are taking is not a good one. So what is wrong in that? That is to let you know the kind of country that Nigerian is becoming. That's to let you know. And Mr. President is hearing all these things and is not carrying out his investigations. And he's saying that it's working. I was so perplexed when I heard it from one person that Buhari is the best president that has ever fought terrorism to the finish. I laughed. I laughed. I gave him a mocking laugh. Why? Because the person is lost. Only a lost person will look at this administration and say this administration has really done well in terms of insecurity. I'm telling you, this administration to me is the worst. Have you taken your statistics of the death rates that this administration has actually caused? Have you taken your statistics of unemployment that this administration have caused? What about economic meltdown? Look at the GDP of Nigeria. Where is it today? Nigerian is almost at the verge of crashing if care is not taken. So when people who know something are talking, those illiterate should not be voicing. And to me, it is the illiterate that are voicing. People who knows what matters are not voicing. And that is why I created this platform, so that the learned will come in and voice. Even if you are not a learned, voice, let's hear you. So that those who are plotting evil will know that we know them and we know their ways. You understand? Alright. Let us hear you. Let's know what you think and what your own take on this broadcast may be. Don't forget to leave them below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.